Alrighty, we are back with another full Program X run, whatever you want to call it. This time, it's not a stream recording, and it's also not like just a random offline recording. I'm gonna go ahead and go through Program X, as we usually do, with no loadout, and you know, do a speedrun of it. But, most importantly, and I think someone is in my room. Okay, never mind, there's no one in my room. That just sounded really close. But yeah, the main point of this video is I want to make it somewhat educational. Now, you cannot really do that because there's a lot of RNG in the game and so on and so forth. But I just want to make a video of a run like this and like voice over in the middle of the run, giving some tips, giving some thoughts about what's currently going on at any given time, and I think that's really interesting to watch. Notice, by the way, how it says on my live split thing, Program X A grading no loadout. Now, if the title of the video is A+ no loadout, then ignore that. I'm recording it before I do the run, so I don't know how the run will turn out. But basically, just know I will play for A+ in the speedrun. Like, I make it my task to collect all the posters, for example. But I will not necessarily reset if I don't get the A+, because it is pretty frustrating, and I just want to get this run out, and this video is supposed to be educational anyways. Like, the main part about this video is it's not necessarily supposed to be, oh my god, I'm showcasing a cool run, whatever the fuck. I mean, that's also part of it. I hope we will get a good run, but it's mostly also the educational bits. So, if we have a run where I do everything perfectly, I do get, you know, all the posters and shit, and then I take like 1 damage and that immediately sends me to A, I'm not gonna reset. If we get lower than that, then yeah, sure, but I will allow myself that lineage of error because, to be honest, I'm still playing for A+ anyways, and I think it's just good to just have an educational run as is, even if it's not the most sweaty thing ever. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's go to prison, which is gonna be ass, because prison is ass. I'm really looking forward to Program X Season 3, where hopefully we won't have to run this anymore. But yeah, let's go. Very important things to say right off the bat. Prison is pretty fucking ass to speedrun. Not necessarily normally, but like A+ because of poster RNG. And in the whole no damage area, it is also pretty ass because it's just really random. We spawn in 1 of 4 spots, which I think this one is pretty middle of the road. We can have random enemy encounters throughout the thing. Like, we could get 1 basic enemy, or we could get multiple enemies, including Night Hunter, which, you know, if we get that, then too fucking bad. I saw a poster in there, so I'm gonna go and grab that, because posters are really important in this level. I mean, holy fuck, he was closer than I think he was. We still need to find the key. I can take a peek if the key's like in here. Nah, I need to go back. Yeah, it's in here. We also got 1 poster, which is fine. Okay, Coil is right there. I hope he goes a little bit further so I can just make a break for it. Awesome, another poster. Now, regarding posters, what I normally aim for, like, posters are RNG. There's no way around it. But what I'm aiming for is to get at least one in the wing that I'm spawning in. Because I have some quote-unquote consistency with getting posters here. One in this area that called patrols in, and one right outside there. If I'm unsure though, I can also go ahead and go into this sector, like in this sector over there. Okay, he's gonna chase me. I'm just gonna use this as a loop. We should be fine. I'm actually going around because I wanna see if we get some specific poster spawns outside. There is one right next to, or like, yeah, it's like right there. You saw it over there where the truck is, where normally the shortcut is. We can grab that one. Like, there are some specific spots outside of here that you can just learn to try to identify. Now both of these enemies, the big guy and Coil, cannot climb over that. Over this car. So you can use this as a loop. That's maybe good to know. And yeah, we're out of prison. Surprisingly. I reset in prison a lot on these types of runs. So that is a pleasant surprise, I will say. But yeah, 329 is also not too bad. But yeah. Prison very RNG heavy. You just need to play this a lot. Again, there are 4 different spawns where you can spawn in. With a billion different key spawns. You just need to learn the pathway to the gate where the exit is, because that one is consistent. Where the actual gate is that you have to open with the lever. And yeah, I mean, also hope to the RNG gods, to be honest. And yeah, regarding posters, as you saw, we had one poster right outside the security room, which was the poster, quote-unquote, around where Coil is patrolling. This could also be the hallway leading to the other exits. To the, what's it called? To the exits where he patrols. And then like one poster outside. Now, last stream that I did, I was running level 1 again. Like the same version of this level 1, which I'm still working on. I expect that within the next few days as well, hopefully. And what happened there is I didn't get a poster outside, and that really confused me. But overall, this should be consistent. So if you want to go A+, there are some poster tips here and there, but problem is you need to really hope a lot, because it is RNG after all. The entirety of prison is just RNG. Let's go to free candy, shall we? Alright, the problem with free candy is it's probably the longest MK challenge ever created, and it's also boring as fuck, so I'm not really enthusiastic about this one. I hope this one, we will also never see that ever again in Program X personally, but we will see. But yeah, let's go. Obviously we go to the gate. Let's see what the glass RNG looks like. This is actually bad glass RNG. You can have these glass badges not up here. This would make it a lot easier. Overall, regarding the sound gates, they always come back, even if you use a lot of force. So you can manipulate that to, you know, trigger them in advance. And then they have to come back after a specific amount of time. Now this first kit, I used to not take this kit, because I thought there was no point. But the guy patrolling the van doesn't actually spawn yet. So always take the kit first, because it's the easiest one to get. So we get that. Shout out to Noodle Soup, by the way, for basically showing me that. I didn't know that beforehand. Okay. Someone heard me.
They can't hurt you. They can't.
He actually swung for me, that's interesting. Should follow me in here, theoretically. By the way, posters on free candy are fucking free. So, normally I don't worry about that at all. And yeah, there's just some spawns for the kids that you just know. For example, you know how I checked this hole because I know that's a really common spawn for a button. Or there would be a kid spawn, and if this kid spawns, I know that the button would be here, right here. But I think we got, yeah, that one, like right there. It's a bit awkward because all the doors are like blocked, sealed shut. Yeah, that's the button that's like weirdly out of place, which is pretty funny. Do we have this poster here, by the way? I didn't mean to enter that. But yeah, this poster right here is pretty much guaranteed. For example, there's just places like that. I don't know why it's so generous here. But yeah, we just follow this cable and the kid should be in here. I mean, I can just bash this. If I was running this level 1, I would have to consider if I wanted to bash this or not. Because it just takes so goddamn long. But with all the prescriptions, we should be fine as is. And we can go here. It's going down, but we know it will go up any second. It's not a huge deal. We only press this button. And this button is the girl in the dorm, in the restroom shower area over there. Like these are just spawns that you just get used to. They're like, per dorm, there are like 4 different spawns or something. Like after a while you just know them by heart. Actually? Oh, this is actually also blocked. Interesting. Gooseberry actually investigate that. That's good for us because that might discourage her to follow us here. Okay, this kid, we have to go over there, I believe. Yeah, all the way there. Thank God that was a vault, otherwise I would have jumped into that mine and that would have been terrible. I'm gonna use this bottle to create a distraction a little bit. So she will shut the fuck up about it. Now Gooseberry could come here. That would be really terrible. Again, thank God for these walls. Okay, we can run now. We are past the sound gate anyways. Actually, wait, where the fuck is she going? Huh? That was weird. Okay. Also, obviously, remember, just like punish miscreants, the kids actually do make noise that does attract enemies, but at the same time, it's very short range, so you don't need to worry a whole lot. Okay, I'm just gonna deploy this kid here, get the fuck back upstairs. That's fine. He might then go investigate that, but wait, 6 bricks? What the fuck is this? I mean 4 bricks, I don't know how I went through. The gasman will investigate, but honestly, who the fuck cares, right? We just grab the kid in the meantime. That's one thing you really need to learn with a speedrun like this, for the record. A skill to quote-unquote multitask. If you have a situation, for example, with Gasman, where he goes investigate something, and you know you can do something else in the meantime, then do that whatever it is in the meantime. But yeah, this would be a good example, because I know even after the door shut, I continued to run down, because I knew the time wouldn't be different. Okay, the last kid is right there, yeah. I can jump over the gap, maybe. Yeah, even though he might have seen me. If you jump over gaps like that, they might miss you and not catch you. Like, not see you. Yep, we can just run. Actually, I cannot, because there's fuck. Was standing there. Okay, how to deliver the children? There's two ways. One here, the shortcut, and this other one. I prefer the other one. Just to be a little bit extra safe in the spirit of the no damage thing. But you don't really need to do that. It's just you have to wait for opportunities then, otherwise, to get the big guy where you want him to go. Okay, he is in the wing, and because of the hidey hole, he will take a while to catch up to me, so I can just deliver the children. Now, for example, right here, I can make it known that I'm behind this, so he goes around and wants to cut me off, but I'm faster and smarter than him, so he just goes there where I was. Never mind, he won't, because I'm bad at the video game.
This is the market. Hey, you.
This is actually scuffed AF. That's scuffed AF. This could have been more clean, obviously, but you still got the idea, right? Like, he was about to, I think it was because I was bunny hopping and he heard that he then turned around and searched for me bunny hopping over there because he heard that.
I'll see you, shit rat. All right. Go on, run, honey. Everywhere, all of you, all against me. My cutting eyes. I'll learn you to find me.
This is the first skeleton children of God I've had in a billion years. This is fucking ass. Why the fuck is he like this?
Bastard!
Okay, can I just... No, he completely ignored that. Fuck off. Well, that's just a time loss and a potential A+ loss, but... I mean, again... We're just doing it for the thing. Obviously, if I die here now, obviously this would... not even be A grade anymore, probably. So... we will try to avoid that, obviously. Also, one thing, ever since update 4, they can use shortcuts, so keep that in mind. As a small side thing. Okay, I'm just gonna play this out. Yeah, he probably didn't even hear that, did he? I don't think delivering the kids actually does make sound, funnily enough. You just throw a bottle here, which you should have plenty of. There we go. We can just loop her around this. I just wanted that extra headshot. Maybe it like makes a difference between A and A+. Always even out your grade if you have the opportunity to. Yeah, it was only an A, but that's what I mean though. That's why I'm just making... Yeah, also triggered 3 sound traps. Yeah, that was the other problem, but I still hope that kind of helped overall. Do you understand that? But you know, you get what I mean? Then I would have to do prison again for this video and just redo the entire thing. That's why I was like, the video where I want to do an educational run like this, I don't give a fuck. I still want to play by the rules because it is important to me that I play by the rules, because I'm not a fan of speedruns where you just ignore the entire game and its mechanics and just, you know, abuse psychosis over and over again. I'm not a fan of these. I want to do speedruns like these ones, but I will give me that leeway for this video. Like the next time I do a run like this, I will do A+ again, but for this specific video, just for the educational purpose, I'm just gonna take it a bit more chill. Alright, Drill the Futterman, where we test our aim. Drill the Futterman is actually not too bad, I will say. Drill the Futterman isn't too bad. Like, compared to the other two trials we have to do all the time as the first ones, Drill the Futterman is pretty chill. And straightforward, if I might say so myself. So, let's go. Do we have a bottle? Yeah, bottle is important in my opinion, to make this segment a little bit easier. Now, I don't know even why I go to this area first. I don't think there's a definite reason. It's just something I got used to, so that's why I do it. I check this first because it is a dead end and there can be some targets right here, while the... Okay, there's no other in there. While the person patrolling here like spawns on the other side. Hyperfixation means she didn't notice me opening the door. Bam. Bam. After a while you just know all the spots. There should be one in here then, yeah. Wait, was there a poster there? No, I'm just seeing things. Okay, Baller's actually good. Let's grab 2 hearts, like reload real quick. And go towards the other side. Again, I have no idea why I... Like, there's no rhyme or reason why I do that side first. Maybe it is beneficial to do this side first instead of the dark one. But I just don't know. Now, the big guy will be here, which is quote-unquote the bad RNG, because if the small guy is here, you can just go ahead and use door locks as much as you please. But yeah, posters are, by the way, pretty average on this map. Sometimes they are troublesome, but other times they are very fine.
3 targets remaining.
Okay, it's investigating that. That's honestly pretty nice because he's really far away from the action overall. A little bit. Yeah, they're all in this room. That's actually really good. Unfortunately, I missed a bottle. I would have loved to keep that, but that's fine. Okay, let's go downstairs with Night Hunter territory. I hope we get another poster in here, and then the... Yeah, nice. And then there should be a poster guaranteed in the office. Again, as I mentioned in prison earlier, there's sometimes, you know, it's like, yeah, it is guaranteed to be here, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. Like, funnily enough, in a run, I think it was yesterday, I also was missing the poster in the office, which normally I never had this problem. But yeah, normally there's supposed to be a poster in this office, so keep that in mind. Let him get drilled. Now you can go either way, but I find that the way left that I always go in my runs is shorter. And it also goes through the dark area again, which is really nice overall, because obviously dark area is, you know, dark, and it just helps, you know. Holy shit. That was big Axe guy, which by the way, Axe guys is still one-shot you. So if one of these one-shot me, then the run would obviously be over, even if you're doing the quote-unquote easier run with, you know, allowing A grading in this. So keep that in mind. But yeah, this was as average and good as Duel the Futterman will get under these conditions. Nothing much else to say. You just learn at some point where all the target spots are. Again, if I start in the dark area, I normally go leftish first because it's like a dead end area and the enemy never spawns there. So I can just do them in peace. Use the bottle that I hope that I will get at the very beginning to distract them, and get the other targets on like the other side of it, and then go move to the other side and look where the targets are there. It's just also experience, just knowing where all the targets are, which after you've played it a while, you will easily get there. Like, Duel of Futterman is really not that hard at all. Let's go to Lockdown, which Lockdown will be scary, but I will talk about that when we get there. Okay, Sabo Lockdown is scary ever since update 4, because in update 4 they changed it so some enemies spawn closer to their designated coordinates where they are supposed to be, and they will respawn if you push them too far away from it. And that goes for Coil here. If you jump through sectors really quickly, which we will obviously do in the speedrun, then he will also respawn faster, so you will have to get engaged with him a lot quicker. By the way, check the casino. If you're going for A+ with the whole poster shenanigans, check the casino. I'm just throwing that out there. It's such a free spot a lot of the times. Break this. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna, normally not gonna engage with Berserker guy, but this is kind of the normal route that I'm going. Because I want to get to the showers. And from... And from the showers, we go here. Now this door is blocked, so we go around because presumably that is open then. Yep. And now we can go through here. If this is closed, then you would have to go all the way around, but this one is open. So lucky us. But yeah, right now, for example, we entered Sector C. So you might have heard that in the faint distance. I'm gonna hide here because they won't check the spot right here because this is all blocked. Which, by the way, is also good. Which is a good tip, by the way. If you are near a hiding spot, for example, you shouldn't stand right there if they're investigating like this, because they might randomly come and check the hiding spot. A place like this is completely safe as long as you don't make a sound, because he has no reason to check there. He's just checking this door. Like this barricaded door. Like, he has no reason to check this place. If I was right next to a barrel, let's say, that was a hiding spot, then he would check this. But, you know, there wasn't. The door was even barricaded, so that's why he wouldn't check there at all. But yeah, normally this is really scary. Fortunately for me, Coil just passed by, so I can just go ahead and do this for free, because I don't know where the fuck the other guy is, to be honest. I don't have a bottle to distract the big guy, so we will have to do a detour, otherwise I would put that behind the barricade there. And, you know, distract him and speed this up. But we're really good in time anyway, so... Some dodges here by running into the enemy. I'm pretty sure he would one-shot me because he used to be an X guy, and for some reason the people that they changed up the X for, they still one-shot on Program X for some reason. So technically that was scary, but they're really easy to dodge though, like the attacks, so it was fine right there. This was a surprisingly easy lockdown. As I explained, it can be way trickier because Coil will be in Sector C patrolling. And I guess because we bashed that through, he investigated the bashing and then went on the other side of the shooting range. We were lucky that we were able to just make it through there just fine. Don't expect this to go as smoothly if you're attempting this, you know, no loadout, whatever the fuck. Obviously, if you have a loadout, then place down a mine or whatever, but no loadout. If possible, play a bit more careful, is all I'm saying. Alright, we arrived at our favorite trial of everyone, including the developers, Soup. And I don't know which RNG we will get. Part of me hopes we get the bad RNG, so I can showcase that, but we will get what we will take. It's a streak after all. In case you have never watched me do any of these streaks before, the idea of a streak like this is that I will have to take the time that I will get anyways. And not be like, okay, this was shit, let's redo it. Nah, if I want to do that, I will have to go from the beginning. But yeah, here should be a poster guaranteed in the thing. There we go, we already have 2 posters, which is awesome. I wish I had a bottle or something more. That would be cool. But yeah, let's grab this. And yeah, I'm talking about this RNG right here on this side, which will go first. I hope we get the bad RNG, and I never thought I would say... Okay, we didn't. This door right here can be blocked. And then you will have to go all the way around outside. Which is... that behind that, the co-op door is a blind guy outside the chapel. Normally you never have to engage with him ever, but if you get the bad RNG, you will have to engage with him, and that's an instant calculated at least 2-minute time loss right off the get-go. Now there is one guy patrolling around this area, which he should be around the stairs at some point. Yeah, I think I hear him come up. I can just go ahead and deposit this then if I get this for free. But yeah, he seems to be stuck in the downstairs segment, which is obviously the trickier one of the two. I don't know where he is. That was good and bad at the same time. It was bound to happen that for once we like step on a mine. So again, this might not be a plus anymore, but... You saw though what the jumping thing did, by the way? I explained that earlier, how I like jump, and then they miss me because it's like a phantom shadow, I guess, jumping out of there. Like, we never engaged chase right there. Again, it's unfortunate that I stepped into psychosis. I didn't want that to happen, but at least we didn't take damage. We took the antidote in time. So that's nice, but yeah, let's go on this side with the Night Hunter. I'm gonna check this. Oh god. I just want him to check this and also use an opportunity to use like bottles and shit. This might be behind this blocked door, which would be terrible because that's a time loss then. If I have to go, yeah, bad of me. It's behind this, where Night Hunter was, right there and then. Yeah. That's fine though. Alright. Get in there. Which for the record, you can exhaust yourself without any worries. With the exhaustion prescription in level 3, by the time you put that in, your exhaustion comes back. Without that, maybe not, but... Oh, this is blocked. I haven't had that in a while. So if we have to go through here, actually through the pool area. This might actually be easier than... A bunch of spots, obviously, in the pool area. Or over there. I don't see it yet, so it might be... in there. Yeah, this is a bit awkward because I will have to get it through the pool area again. Because you know, the double door blocks the thing off. I have no idea where the big guy is, by the way. Like, normally there's a big guy patrolling. Probably in this area then, if I had to make a guess. Oh, we also got all the posters, thank god. I almost panicked there for a second, not knowing if we already had all of them. But yeah, we exhaust ourselves, we put that in. We got the soup delivered for the billionth time. Grab the thing, hide behind there. If you see my runs, you always see me place right here because this is so consistent. Gooseberry will either come from here or that door, right there. In either one of these, you're safe right here. As long as now she moves forward, I hide behind the pillar so she doesn't see me through the thingies. I place a distraction here, so she goes ahead and investigates that. Gives me a little bit of time. Now the reason I always open this door is because then I can peek like this. More reliable. Hop a little bit. Now this is obviously really bottle heavy, but at the same time you don't really need to go all the way out. You can also just bully him. Alright, there we go. But at this stealth exit, obviously if you have item limits in Feed the Children, then it's obviously not that easy to do, but normally you get a shitload of bottles over the trials, and the main course of action is to save them for the end game, because that stealth exit is so nice to do if you get to that point. Also, we lost 1 sanity, but we're still A+, because we evened out our grade, which is awesome. Wish I could say the same about free candy, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go to punish the Miscreants next. Now, Punish the Miscreants is also a trial that I absolutely do not like at all, because all the child escort missions they just drag on for far too long. It's a lot more bearable than free candy because there's a bit of a lack of enemies. Like, some spots have a lack of enemies of sorts, But it doesn't change the fact that it just drags on forever and forever and forever. Hence why I normally advise you to carry multiple children at the same time. Like carry one to one spot and go back, get the next child, and you know, instead of completely backtracking, you only do half backtracking. I can show you when we get there. Because otherwise this just takes way too fucking long overall. We're doing a speed boop on Piggy because there's a fucking bomb on Piggy. But we need to the boop piece for good luck, so there's that. Alright. There we go. A bit exhausted. Okay, let's go upstairs and look what the situation looks like. The kid is not in there. Kid might be in there. It is in there, which means the button is all the way over there. Again, this is the same thing as... Actually, never mind. Oh, it's in there. Ugh, I'm lost. Now, Night Hunt is also in this territory, so watch out. And there is another guy. Yeah, I'm gonna come back for that later. You remember what I said earlier about backtracking? Not backtracking, but you know, if there's a problem in an area, that you just solve something else while an enemy is patrolling. This MK challenge is probably the best example of that. Wait, is that an entry? This is blocked, of course. Blocked. We can try to figure out where the kid in this sector is. There's a button, so that's nice. So the kid is in the dark area there. Which also leads us to the dark area right here. Okay, the kid is not there. The kid might be in the diner? Question mark? No, it's not. This is blocked. That's a bit awkward. Where's the big guy? Big guy probably patrolling there. Oh, the button is right there. Oh shit, dude. And the other button is like right there. So we can just get multiple at the same time. And let me now demonstrate to you, hopefully. I hope no one like interrupts me while I do this, but let me demonstrate what I mean by carrying multiple kids at the same time, maybe. Go through there. I will take the extra step to... Okay, I can access the kid from here. But yeah, let's say we go here, right? There's the shortcut. Let's open that. Let's leave the kid there. And grab the kid from here. That's a bit awkward because the screamer could start. I'm gonna drop the kid because if the kid is dropped, then enemies can't hear the kid. It's a bit weird how that works, but yeah. And now I get the kid and it's now in the area, and already you have all the kids in area 1. And I think that's like really important. Because now I don't have to worry about the multiple areas anymore. Now it is a bit bad because I guess we have to go all the way around there. And there's no way around it. We can go ahead and I guess I wanted to use this as a distraction. Wait, is this open? This is open. Get through here. Actually, it might be smarter actually to not use the shortcut and go the other way instead actually. Hold up. Like this way. Especially now that the guy is like over there fixated maybe. But yeah. We get this kid a little bit further. At least a little bit. Like, let's say to this point, this is blocked unfortunately, so we will have to go a little bit of an extra mile, but we can go ahead and grab that kid and get it on the same spot, and then we are almost there in the barn, so that's awesome, right? And good pace too. To be fair, we had decent RNG there. Okay, I think that counted as triggered a sound trap, unfortunately. I'm gonna grab this so I can use a battery for great points. Even though it doesn't do much, it makes me feel a little bit better. He's hyperfixated, so he doesn't fucking hear me. But we can go ahead now, shred these two kids, and maybe also go upstairs, while in the meantime his aggro state like resets. Then we can get the last kid properly. It's just a lot of multitasking to get through this as efficient as possible. Only problem is I just heard Night Hunter like right above me, so he might become an issue. Especially considering that I need to go there. I'm gonna engage Chase if I have to. I think that's fine, unironically. Can I jump through this window? I can, and it's actually broken, so I can go ahead and just... Awesome! Because he's breaking the thing, enemies cannot cancel this animation. So we can just squeeze past him. That's awesome. Get this poster. Open this door for later. Alright. Checking an apart. Just create a little bit of extra hyperfixation so we don't cross paths. Alright. Door snap. Door snap. Ball, so they investigate that. And are busy with that, jerking off there. Another speed boop. I'm exhausted, but that's fine. I'm just gonna throw another bottle like over the thing as a distraction. Bam. Bam. And there we go. This should be it. Punish Miscreants is pretty long under these conditions, just as free candy, but it still feels shorter than free candy. Free candy just drags on forever. Like forever. But yeah. That's about that. Main takeaway from this, in my opinion, is it's best if you go to the carnival to work your way from the back to the front and always take quote-unquote multiple children at the same time. Makes it a lot more bearable and efficient. Still, it's a drag. Like, that doesn't change the fact that it is a drag, but it makes it a little bit more bearable. Let's go to the main trials. Let's go. Alright, Snitchy time. That's awesome though, that we basically are now away from the MK challenges. It's always a good sign to actually get to the main trials. Snitch has some consistencies, but the final part we will have to freestyle. I still have not figured out a way to, you know, abuse that somehow, like you can do with other final encounters. For example, in Root Canal, it's really easy to solve the final encounter with Gooseberry. With Snitch, you cannot really do that, especially without any loadout, because again, we're doing this without loadout. Which I should have probably mentioned at the beginning. I don't know if I have. Alrighty. We obviously go the usual way. Right here. Ignore the homeless guy. We got the stamina bug, that's actually cool. I still don't know what actually triggers this. Okay. What's this? I'm just gonna play it careful for just a second. I think I wouldn't even need to, but...
Bastard. You got another thing coming.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have even needed to, but... I just wanted to show also this spot where I waited for, like around this desk, is normally the peak spot where you want to be in. Especially, we didn't have it this time, but... There were no screamers here, but normally there can be screamers there and they can mess you up. So you have to be careful. Fucking psycho hillbilly. Let's go tell him. Okay. The other guy's not randomly showing up, which he can do, which is annoying. Jump past! Again, the jump past thing, like a shadow, because she hadn't really spawned in yet. Like they only notice you anyways when they actually are in the trial. While they're still in the enter animation, they don't notice you if you do shit like that. So you can get away with shit like that. That was a really early shuttle spawn. But with all the stamina prescriptions and shit and the movement speed, we made it here just fine. Alright. Bad. Bad. The gen is also right there, so... Chill. Chill. I wanted to greet for the door. I have to keep reminding myself we have unreliable doors in this horror house, so... Ideally he leaves through there and breaks this and just leaves there, but that might not happen, so... I'm just gonna chill for a second. I need to get the blind guy out of here anyways. Probably use a bottle as distraction. My only one that I have left. That is. And I don't want Coil to be agitated by the bottle necessarily. But yeah, this is obviously really bad. I need to do this. I need to find another bottle. This is horrendous. But I need to find another bottle. I'm not risking cranking that like that. Coil might come investigate this, but the blind guy won't. The blind guy will stay in this area. So, yeah. This is, by the way, the worst RNG you can kinda get, obviously. You probably have figured that out by now, but getting a gen in this area is pretty terrible. Should I get the stamina syringe? Here's the other button. Let's get the stamina syringe. But yeah, as you can see, he does not follow me in this room, even though he should technically be able to. He does not. Close this door. This is important for the blind guy. Because the blind guy can't open doors, so he will go all the way around. Dude, we are really bad in time, but that's the first time in this run streak. Again, we're doing a streak, not individual runs, where it's kinda ass. I also still need to find posters, so that's fucking terrible. Which police station posters can be really hit or miss. Might actually take the opportunity for a sec to have a look-see. Like around here, around this area. I have a bottle, like an extra one. See, that's nice. Because we obviously need the posters. Now this is awkward. I needed to open that silently for the record, because otherwise she would have heard me and probably now came in. Like, this is one of these doors that normally you should open silently at all costs. Okay, she went inside again. We can probably greet this and push this. There's a poster right there. Let's remember that. There are two posters here. This is looking promising. Bonnie. Grab this real quick. I'm gonna take all the bottles that I can get. That's still Gasman, right? Like, Frank is still on tour, I think. I mean, he should leave soon, but... There's nobody there. Now the guy patrolling here might come. I don't know if he heard that. No, he did not. That's actually good. It's actually good then. Can be a body in there. It is the one that we need. Alright. Nice, that's the other one. Right where the camera is the split between... like right here is the split between, okay, spawn locations for the third key and the second key for the gate. Right there where the camera is pretty much the quote-unquote line. So maybe something to keep in mind. Okay, nice. Afterwards, we only have to find the bunny key, which should be good enough. So Victor. Oh, this guy just went on a... Why are you looking at me there? Huh? Kid's not here. That's obviously for the second key. So it looks like we have to go into the sector where he just went. This big guy. Okay, big guy is like... Or big gal, I should say, is... going all the way, so... We should be able to follow this guy. That's Diamond. Is it in here maybe? It is. Okay, we got all the keys. I still need 2 more posters. We know where one poster location is, but we still need... Never mind. I just need to start complaining. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way around and get the poster first, because otherwise I will forget. That would be fucking terrible and tragic. Oh, almost wanted to say terrible. Which, what is that even for a word? Here we go. I guess go through here. Always go to the side, check where Big Girl's at. Yep. Just chill for a sec. And if she goes away, then we can start pushing a little bit. Actually, there's one key of the puzzle that I forgot, that I keep forgetting, but it is important. I mean, not really in full prescription, but at level 1 it would be important, so it might be in my best interest to just show it real quick. Even though it might be a time loss, I'm just gonna show what I mean. Like, there's a specific door that I need to have unlocked. I hope this guy right here does not show up. This would be a tragedy. This, by the way, is like really luck based. Like, this guy patrolling in this area could literally show up and ruin the show. Okay, Big Girl is following. But yeah, let's go here for the record, what I meant. Yeah, this door right here. This is a looping area that we will try to abuse against Coil, at least a little bit. So let's go. Now, Big Guy might respawn in the garage for some reason. Never mind. She didn't. We're good. How did I miss? I don't get it. And yeah, it's basically just gambling. Now you have to be careful because the big guy will lose you very quickly. So they are then separated again. So that's something you will have to keep in mind. Okay, we saw her right there. We cannot make this, I don't think. Nah, we cannot make this. I'm not reading this. I'm fucking dead if I do. You have to be careful about the girl. Alright. This time was terrible on average for the record. Like normally I expect for this run to be like 13-14 minutes, something like that. Around that mark. And obviously I got hit there, which shouldn't have happened. I guess I really pepega aimed there, but we still got an A+, so even if we were saying, okay, only A+ is allowed, this would still be part of the run. Because we did a lot of positive actions. Like the distraction right here, the use of items, and so on. Wait, damaged enemies? Okay. I don't remember that. I mean, I guess I damaged the Snitch. Lol. But yeah. That was Snitch. It was pretty bad. Like, this time is really bad for a run like this. Like, normally I expect around 13-14 minutes. Maybe even shorter than that. But then again, as you saw, like, you saw the final part of the Snitch. Quite frankly speaking, all I can give you on your way, try to abuse this area where the car is. And try to abuse that as a loop. Overall, there is no way to, you know, magically make it, you know, work just like that. There is no way that I found, at least, after trying for hundreds and hundreds of times. It is just a really difficult segment. It's not something that you can trivialize. Like, let's say in Courthouse, as we will see later, you can trivialize the final encounter a lot. Or Root Canal, you can also trivialize the final encounter a lot. At least right now. Maybe it changes for full release, but you cannot do that in Snitch. So you are at the mercy of RNG and with what you can get away with. Let's go to Orphanage. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, Orphanage. Shouldn't be too bad. The only problem that I have with Orphanage is it is expected to be the easiest, so normally you want to go for really short times, and that can put a lot of pressure on you, especially if you get in a scenario where you have just bad RNG. Then you're just like, well, fuck me. That was unnecessary, but I just wanted to distract him with style, okay? I know this was really unnecessary. And I might have wanted to save the bottle, to be honest. Alright. Go here. Before the enemies can spawn, we already get a head start here. At least a little bit. It's just about also memorizing the map, obviously. Like, you see the thing in the broadcast thing, and you just know where you have to go. And it is really nice. So we have to go there next. We got 2 posters already. We are done with the posters because there is one guaranteed in the chapel. Which is rare that I get all the posters done by now. And that's actually really rare for Orphanage. But yeah, it's in there. You already hear the audio? Oh fuck, we're behind, like in front of a closed door though, so we have to wait. Yellow though. Alright. Beautiful. Let's go to the movie segment. Sometimes it's really hard to see these without, you know, the intel without intel. Yeah, that's the other one. I just wanted to make sure in case I need to do something hasty. Okay. We have 2, but we don't have 1, so it's one of the other ones as well. Let's grab that. That's fine that we are getting in chase because we're in a dark area anyways. I don't even know who's chasing me, if it's like the big guy or the small guy. Like there are 2 people patrolling right here. Yeah, I think it was the big guy. He like instantly lost me. It's a bit bad that both of them are where I would want to go to deliver the movie to either classroom 3 or 4. That's kind of bad right now. Yeah. Let's wait what they do, I guess. Oh well, that's fucking amazing. I mean, I guess we can also go around maybe then. I just hope the small guy doesn't become a problem now. He does become a problem. It's classroom 4, by the way. Alright. Secret room would be here, not worth it to go for that in Orphanage at all. I slipped past her. Why the fuck did... Yeah, I don't care. I don't fucking know. I thought I was fast enough there, I guess I wasn't. Do this. Yeah, you should come investigate the movie. We'll just wait for him a second. Like, there's no harm in waiting real quick. Just to play it safe. Sir? Since when is he there? There's someone hiding under there. Would love to not come in contact with that. Preferably. Alrighty. Gasman also just disappeared. I heard it in the distance. So we can go ahead and like go to the chapel for communion. Again, we know that the last poster will be in the chapel. Like, we just know. I mean, watch me be wrong and it not being there. But yeah, right there. On one of these pillars normally, like there, there, or there. Very important, baptizes, you know what, for good luck. Very important ritual. Alright, I think I will go down basement first, just to check the... how it's going down there. No fuel here anywhere. Now we are hoping for a gen spot outside here, which is like either this spot or like this one right here or like right behind that. Because they're like the best ones to, you know, deal with, theoretically.
You son of a bitchin' bastard, shitbird glowworm whore!
Yeah, it's not. Of course we got an auto rim gen. Which, to be fair, a lot of them are, so it shouldn't really be a surprise, but yeah. Still doesn't change that it sucks a little bit. We can use a distraction before we crank. There we go. Again, hyperfixation. I cannot stress enough how... interesting. How good hyperfixation is in this game. If you want to learn one fucking tech in Outlast Trials, learn hyperfixation. And understand that bottles and distractions in general, like also the stun rig as a distraction item, are fucking OP as shit. Because you just get free distance. That was for the guy patrol. Yeah, he breaks that down now and he's busy AF. So we can go ahead and like complete the communion. And hopefully Frank won't show up and ruin the party, right? Well, he's showing up now. But hey, at least he is not showing up at the actual ceremony. That's a slight blessing, right? He actually takes a while to break this down, so we can... decent amount of progress in. He should also leave soon. Yeah, he left. There we go.
And know that the Lord Jesus, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread, and he brake it and said, "Take, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you." And also he took the cup, saying,
Well, there we go.
"This is the New Testament."
I'm always using this exit now because it's like the easiest and you barely have to engage with Gooseberry at all if you use that. Beta hit. Slip past. Just creating a bit of footsteps so he will be forced to climb this, which gives us a shitload of time. I just wanted to do the duck snipe. I needed that. But yeah, that was a decent orphanage. That was perfectly average. We had some good RNG, we had some bad RNG, and yeah, there's not much else to say. Orphanage, if you have done it a lot of times, it's just really straightforward. And there isn't too much depth into it, except knowing all the spawn locations. If you are struggling with Night Hunter downstairs, again, no loadout version, you can try to use the doors and force him to open the, break the doors down, and that can give you some time. But other than that, there's not much else to say, necessarily, about Orphanage. So let's go to the infamous root canal, shall we? Now, as infamous, I should say, as root canal is, there are some things that consistently work there, which is why I don't really mind root canal that much anymore. But it's still really tough at times. So yeah, let's see it. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see it. We have the doors. I already don't like that for the end chase, because obviously I still want to get a good grade.
Look
Okay.
at that smile. We're so happy.
Alright. Awkward! Wait, he lost me. Mau. Alright. I think I will grab this right now, actually. Alright, grab the poster. I will drop one. Actually, I should maybe even drop both. Nah, I'm confident in my shots today. I will only, I will use 3 inventory slots for hearts. Ah, nice, he's also breaking this down, so he will take an eternity. Now, this is not so good. Just to be safe. Blind guy's right there. Actually, can I, make him follow me? Awesome, excellent. Just to maybe get a little bit around the thing. Break this. And approach from the other side. I saw that that door at the entrance was open. So we can maybe access that a little bit better. Unfortunately, this is blocked. As fucking always. But no, blind guy is chilling over there. And we are able to do this in peace, hopefully. Wow. I should never trust in my shots ever again, for the record. Alright, one more ticket left. which is like right at the entryway. Which I can explain something. Actually, this is awesome. Follow me, sir. Lock this. These ranges are awesome with the door locks, which is free space for you, and that you can abuse to get free space. Hence why, if let's say in this run I went ahead and grabbed that first, I would have left the ticket there, because anytime someone chases me, I just go around, lock the door, and let them break the door, which buys me a lot of time. Then grab the ticket and, you know, go and make a shitload of distance. Because again, as I explained earlier in... I don't know where I explained that, actually. But if they're in the break animation, the enemies, they cannot cancel it. So you can create a lot of free space. Now, a lot of these ticket places have the door lock backwards for some reason. So you have to figure out where the door lock is, but this is really nice. What's even more nice is that there is our last poster. Which is awesome. What? The small guy patrolling is probably not in this area right at this moment, so we can just get away with this noise. I wish some of these were doors. Would make it a little bit more pleasant. Won't lie. Also important to notice, obviously, get the...
Doesn't mean anything. They always cry out there.
Get the thing to the barricade. At all costs. Before pulling the thing.
I'll learn you to mind me.
That was awkward. I tried to create a distraction to get him away, but it did not work. That's unfortunate. For the record, I'm still convinced this is probably the hardest segment in the entire game. Please tell me he goes around.
Hold it right there.
The reason why this works, for the record, at this point I'm convinced it's because of the water. I'm not joking. I think it is the water that slows the enemies down on this path more than anything else. This is just a theory that I came to the conclusion recently, because I had it earlier in another run where I chased some people down right here, and they were also suspiciously getting slowed down because they were in the water. So this might actually be the reason why this works right there. Do with that information as you wish, is all I'm saying. Dude, it feels good to have all the posters already. We also got A and C, which is nice. Regarding pipe RNG, C is always behind a shutter door where Gooseberry is first, so you can go sideways. Let me show you what I mean. Just go up here. Now normally it starts there and goes under there, but because we know that, we can just go around. And pipe will always go under here. And then either dissolve here or there. So you don't have to engage with Gooseberry at all. Which is really nice. Right. Oh, it's right there. Awesome. And yeah, after a while you just get also used to how the pipes move. So you can just look and within a split second you just know, okay, it goes this direction into this room and so on and so forth. I thought this was a small bottle, but... Alright. A though. A is a little bit more tricky, I would say. Especially because Night Hunter enjoys taking a fucking piss around the area. Every single time without fail. Right here. I wish I could. It's a bit expensive, obviously, that's why I haven't thought about it. But maybe for future speedruns, maybe an eye tracker would maybe be interesting, maybe? Because then you would see, in a scenario like this, how you just go bam, 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 bam. Because obviously you see my gameplay right here and you just think to yourself, how do we actually do that? Like, how do you, like, you cannot really grasp right at the moment. What path I take and what I see. Well, that was fucking funny, I won't lie. Alright. I haven't seen Night Hunter yet, so if I know my luck, he will now become a problem. Okay, let's unlock this, really important. This is the main getaway. And how we get rid of Gooseberry in this segment. Okay, this is open. We basically create a loop that gives us enough time to just one cycle the thing. I will also go... Speaking of the devil. That was on me. That was on me. But yeah, this is bad, because obviously Night Hunter is not gonna go ahead and chill in this area, presumably. Which I would have preferred not to happen, but... What I can hope for is trigger her. I hope he left by now. Like, now is the time where he would despawn. So I think he left. Go around, through this door, through this door, through this door, through this door. As many doors as possible, and now push one cycle. Works surprisingly consistent. I haven't even heard the danger sound yet. I mean, now I mean, I didn't even hear it at all, and she still came, but yeah. It just works so well for no reason. Like, considering this is ass canal, or some prefer to call it root canal, it's so weird that that final encounter right there works so consistently there. Alright. I think she's going to the boss, right? Yeah, she is. I have a brick to parry technically, but I can also just do this, run into her again. Well, that was root canal, and that was actually very close to what I would expect. Maybe some better RNG here and there, but that was pretty decent. And there, you see what I mean? That was a lot better than, for example, Kill the Snitch. And Kill the Snitch I expect lower than this. So yeah, that was pretty good. We also did not get any reds, so that's really nice. So now next up we're doing Courthouse, which should be easy enough because I've done Courthouse a billion of times. And I can tell you all about it, and then we do Rebirth, and then we're done with this run. So let's go. Alright, Courthouse time. Let's go. And let's get this bread. Should be easy enough as is. Let's go. Now, what I got the habit of is going here first. For very solid reason. Because I need this window broken for our escape, ideally. And we go through the sideways because that screamer is just fucking ass and just camping the thing. And I stepped on the sound trapper immediately. But yeah, unlock these for our escape later. And then we're good to go through here. Alright. The screamer right there. I might engage with wherever Night Hunter is. Wait, where is he? Alright. I saw a poster there, I might need to remember that for later.
No. Oh, fuck no. How are we supposed to get out?
Ah, that's awkward. 3694. 3694. I was aligned like that. I'm closing the door, but without door snapping for later, for the later coil encounter. At least that's I think how that works. Okay. Any items here somewhere? There's a poster right there, that's good to know. A bit of acid running, which you get a little bit of a feeling where the limit is that you can hold shift and then let go of shift so you don't take damage, but you are faster than just walking. That's just something you learn over time if you get a feel for it. Okay, blind guy is on the right. That's awesome because that means we can immediately access it like up there. This is actually a unique situation. I'm gonna wait out Night Hunter. This is actually a really unique situation funnily enough. I don't get this spawn as often as is. There we go. Like, we had a little bit of a time loss, but normally if we get it from somewhere else, we would have to, I don't know, go and smuggle it through evidence and whatnot. So, this is still faster than on average. The asset delivery, that is. There we go. Alright, so we can take this poster. Was there a bottle right there? No, that was a health thing. White boxes, let's see. Blocked. Always try to maybe look for where the doors have been opened. Because Coil obviously investigates the spots. 39. 392. 355.
You got proclivities to kidnap, tortured, sexually mutilated. God's day. Colored.
Like, it could be that the other box is right there because the door is open. That's also one of the main reasons why I normally go up to acid first. Because it can help with that. Obviously no guarantee. As you just saw, it wasn't in the big bookshelf room. But it might be in here. No, it's not. It's one of the... other rooms right there. Yep, it's in here. 770-170. I can already... Wait, was that the last number? 1370. If you want to give me tips about the puzzle box, you just need to get a feel for it. I normally start checking stuff like the desk, I start checking the ceiling, I start checking all the walls. Go after the rule of thumb that, what's it called? That the numbers are evenly spread out across the room, but that's no guarantee, especially in the bookshelf room. If you get the bookshelf room, like the very big one, then you're fucked anyways. That one is very difficult. But yeah, there we go. And if you have troubles with Coil, you can also loop him around the dark. There's like a vault where he has a really long ass vault animation, and that also helps. But yeah, let's go to the witness segment. We're really good in time, I have to say. I enjoy this. Time-wise, we're pretty good right now. Remember, we also saw the poster earlier downstairs, so we might grab that. Now that while we're at it. Teabagging, very important. Show him that he just had a massive skill issue. It's very important. Quick recharger, nice memes. We don't need that shit. Now we do not have any bottles or bricks to interrupt the witness from escaping, which is a bit...
Same justice. Oh,
But we can use this spot, climb there, make him move to the spot where I zapped him from, and get a 3-second health bar out of him for free right there. That's the whole thing about positioning. I think I will link up my witness guide at the top right corner of the screen. Did you already like... Yeah, he is. At the correct position. Okay, the poster was right there. I don't need to do this, but I might as well for funsies. There would have been another poster. Yeah, I didn't even need to do that. Okay, upstairs. Let's check this first. None in there. I have an idea. But it all depends on the small guy. That is not what I meant to do. I thought he would just follow the bottle. That would have been a free kill, but... Make him respawn. He might spawn in a dark area, then we can just zap him and be done with. I mean, if he's in the dark area, you will bash this for 10 years. Awkward. Very awkward. No! We tried to make a good thing, and because of it, we just get a shitload of bad all of a sudden. Fuck. A shitload of unnecessary time loss. Now there we go. That's more like it. Awesome. I definitely needed to do that. Thank you, game. Wasn't there like an antidote like right next to the room or something? No. Well, shit. Here we go. This might not be A+ anymore, but again, I explained it at the beginning. Whatever. But yeah, the witness segment was a little bit butchered. I could have one-cycled it if I handled the small guy a little bit better upstairs. But that's unfortunate. I'm going left. Activate the one thing. Stealth my way out. Very important. Stealth my way out. I cannot hit buttons anymore. Alright. There we go. And this should be a one cycle. This just works too consistently. Yeah, it's the AI bug. Don't expect this to work after full release, by the way. I'm pretty sure this AI glitch right here will get fixed after, you know, full release. The big guy should show up here. There would be an antidote here, but... Okay, the reason why I did this at the beginning is so we can just go through here, like this. And now to the side. So we don't have to just jump into blind guy, because that would be very fucking trash, to be honest. Just very important to get the button. And out of here. There we go. Timing was also not too bad, I have to say. I mean, we had a really clean evidence segment, but I don't have to tell you that, like, I don't have to tell you that witness segment was pretty butchered, and obviously... See what I mean, though? I would have lost the run right here just because I ran into that one stupid psycho mine. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm glad, because otherwise... The other time in the one where I only got an A was Gather the Children of God, so... That's that. Also, I guess that also shows that I'm just human. I guess. But yeah, let's do Rebirth and then we're done with here. Alrighty, let's go. Let's earn our freedom. Talk to the guy. And yeah, here we go. I mean, to be fair, Reborn Protocol, there's not much to say. It's really obvious. If you've done it like once, what you need to do, what you have to look out for. But yeah, talking about the run in general while we're at it, it's been a fine run. I'm frustrated though that I actually had to use the rule. I would have loved to be like, yeah, this is completely education and everything A+, but that's just not the case. But it also hopefully also showed you how tight this run is. Like, a lot of my A+ runs are not, you know, no damage. But still, taking 1 damage can easily make the difference between getting an A+ and only getting an A. Because in a speedrun, you don't really have the time to even out your grade, is the problem. But yeah, other than that, I hope the run was so fine so far. And I hope you enjoyed it, by the way. I hope it was good and, you know, gave you a few tips here and there. That's all what I'm hoping for. Because the problem is, I just don't see myself doing a lot of massive guides. Because a lot of other people have already done them. And the few guides that I have made, they didn't really blow up as much as I would have hoped them to. So I will just see what I will do moving forward regarding guides. But yeah, I hope you find this guy, like this run, helpful. Me like talking complete over it. I cannot judge that, by the way. Like sometimes I feel like I'm just saying things that and stating the obvious, because I cannot judge what is just stating the obvious at this point and what is actually like cool educational tips for some people. So yeah, please be the judge in the comments. And again, I don't know how many guides I will make I mean, I will obviously make new guides, because obviously trials will always be expanding and whatnot. But in the near future, I don't know how many other guides I will make, because again, I feel my overall just speedruns and runs like that type of videos perform better. Rather than the guides. And are just way more well received. And I would love to, you know, do that instead then. But hey, if I can do a run like this and combine both aspects, that's fine too, right? That's good too, right? But yeah, regarding trials before the full release, I mean, I can already say that because right now, while I'm recording it is Wednesday. Spade eye. It is Wednesday evening. It's 2 weeks until full release. There won't be that many more videos of trials. I will obviously get this out. And I will also try to get I will also try to get a level 1 version of this out, which I will probably attempt on stream. But that's pretty much it. I won't do that many crazy challenges anymore, for example. Because I also just don't want to burn myself out with trials before the full release, because when it's time for full release, there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out. Like Toy Factory, potentially the new hardcore program. Like a lot of content is waiting for me to get conquered. And you know, being the world's first who does like full Program X, no damage speedruns and whatnot. Or the world's first who does like a perfect final exam Toy Factory speedrun and shit like that, you know? I will really try the full release that I will be at the top of the game. More than anything. Which I'm really looking forward to how it will pan out. He's moving back, that's actually really nice. I could have gone around, but there's a huge chance that there's another frequency in... Yeah, it is in this room. And then I would have missed that, because obviously I cannot unlock the shortcut right here from the other side. So it was good to wait there. It's not gonna be sub 140, which is unfortunately sad. If I had better Snitch and, you know... I mean, better courthouse as well with the witness at the end. That would have been cool, but... It just is what it is as well. Like, overall, I'm still happy with the run. Obviously, it's ugly to be like, yeah, this is an A grading run instead of an A+ one. Like, I would have preferred to make that full A+. But again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, for this educational video, I did not want to reset a billion times again, as I have to do with some of the other runs that I do. Because that's just ass. Also, like tomorrow is like Sons of the Forest is leaving early access, and I'm gonna play that all day. So... And I want to have this out by the weekend. So, yeah. There we go. That's the run. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to drop a like and subscribe for our Outlast Trials content in the near future. Especially full release coming in. Looking forward to it. And yeah. Have a great rest of your day and take care everyone. Bye bye.